Hey you guys, hey, come check this out. This is a primitive shelter, and the Forest Service puts these in. And check out, you got a little fire pit, and then check out this little primitive shelter, guys. And you can come and rent these pretty much year round, but this one is one of the few that only has 3 walls to it, so it's an open shelter. But check it out, you got a nice little fire pit in the back, and it's kind of cool with these, you guys. Most all of them have wood burning stoves in them, and when you're out here, if you chop some extra firewood, if you use the firewood, that's awesome. And then check out this reflector right here. So when your wood burning stove gets hot, guys, it reflects the heat back into the building. And then you've got these great big huge bunk beds, and you could probably fit, oh geez, probably 4 or 5 people on that one, and probably a couple on that one. But one really cool thing about these, oh, check this out, you guys. This is a huge mushroom. Check out the size of this mushroom, you guys. Somebody painted a cute little sign on it that says, "Take what you need and leave what you can." And so after the winter time, normally, you guys, all the food is cleared out of these, but on summertime and fall time, you come and that whole top shelf will have food on it. And a lot of people will leave pots and pans and food, and so every time I come, I'll leave about 2 or 3 cans of food. And one thing I've noticed in a lot of these guys, nobody ever leaves his matches and lighters, so I'll always, in fact, I'm going to leave a lighter today. But so people come and they're primitive, guys, but they're really fun. You can come and camp and have a cookout with your family and friends. And there's Rachel Ray, my friend. Come on, Rach. Come on, let's go this way and show these guys everything. So anyway, guys, they have some ties here. You could put a tarp up if you wanted. It's a little uneasy with the bears and the wolves if you leave a lot of like open food or meat, or even sleeping at night. It's a little bit uneasy, but I've never had any problems with the bears sleeping in there. I saw 3 bears on my way in here, and nice thing, guys, check it out, you got an outhouse at this one, so that's like luxury here in Alaska. But anyway, come take a walk with me, guys, and I'll show you one of my favorite things about this spot. So it's got a great big area up here. You could pull a camper or trailer if you didn't want to sleep in just that open shelter. There's a great big another fire pit over there. But this is the cool part down here, guys. You can come out here, you can gather all kinds of wild food. Right now I'm looking at 3 or 4 different things that you could gather, and in the summertime you got a plethora of like berries, greens, roots, all kinds of neat stuff. But check this out, you guys. This is the coolest part, is look at what's right there, guys. You're right on the ocean in this primitive shelter. So if you have a little boat or a sea kayak or whatever you got that floats, or not even if you don't want to go out on the ocean, but guys, you can come down here. You can set crab pots, shrimp pots. You can catch halibut, salmon, all kinds of different rockfish. Dig for clams, abalone, pretty much all kinds of stuff. The sea cucumbers out here are thick. If you like sea cucumbers, and they're one of my favorites, guys. Sea cucumbers they are just out of sight good. If you like clams, you'd really like sea cucumbers. They're a little more chewy than a clam, but they're wonderful. But check this view out, guys. And this is all protected down in here, you guys. So even when it gets super windy, this stays fairly calm. So for sea kayaking, this would just be a bomb spot to come sea kayaking, or if you have a little rowboat, or a power boat, whatever you want to use. And it's low tide right now. But check this out, guys. On the Inside Passage of Alaska, it's made up of literally thousands of these passageways, just like this one. And it's amazing when you go out on this, guys. There's little, like you can see across there, how it takes off through there, it takes off over through there, and they just take off everywhere, guys. And one thing you got to be really careful is you don't get lost. And so and there's no phone service out here, and zero, so you got to be awful careful. And there goes Ray Ray. She's got to swim no matter where we go. What are you doing, Ray Ray? What are you doing, Ray Ray? You think you're a seal? Anyway, guys, check out just how beautiful it is here in this place. And the primitive shelters, guys, you can book them through the Forest Service. And I could be mistakenly, but I think they're right around $40 to $70 per night. And I believe on the Tongass National Forest, you're only allowed to stay, I want to say 15 days in one place, and then you've got to move. But anyway, look how crystal clear this water is, guys. No pollution, and a lot of times in the summer you can see kayak out to the mouth right there, and you can see humpback whales and killer whales and all kinds of seals, and tons of river otters and sea otters, and there's a ton of bears out here, guys. So you want to be aware of the bears. There's a lot of wolves, tons of wolves, guys. I saw one pack last year that had 9 wolves in it, which is not a huge pack, but that's still a pretty big pack. So you kind of want to be aware of your surroundings, and just be careful if you got food and or kids or dogs. And my biggest concern is the dogs, because I don't have kids. But so just be aware if you ever come to a place like this, because Alaska is still pretty wild, you guys. It's pretty untouched and untamed country still. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you a beautiful place. And me and Ray Ray, we're out here steelhead fishing. We got into some beautiful steelhead earlier. I figured you guys were tired of seeing steelhead videos, so I didn't post anymore. Steelhead season's about over, and the next thing that's going to happen here is the sockeye salmon run. We'll probably start up here in about 2 weeks, and then after your sockeye salmon come, you'll probably see chum salmon or dog salmon will be your next salmon. After them, you'll have a few silvers in some of the rivers will start coming, but your big silver runs aren't till September. And then after your dogs, you'll get your humpies or pink salmon. And we have really good king fishing here, guys, in the saltwater, but the rivers on this island are too small. So occasionally you'll get a king salmon. You'll catch one in the rivers, but it's pretty rare. And as far as an actual run of king salmons on this island, it just doesn't exist. We have a hatchery run of king salmon on the west side of the island, but there's no runs on this side of the island. But anyway, guys, just want to make you a really cool video. Me and Ray Ray, we were bored, and we're still living in the truck in a little camp trailer, and so we're hoping that my store sells and I can get into a cabin. But if not, we still feel really blessed just to be here and have a roof over our head and be able to gather wild foods and come to all these beautiful places. And it's just stunning, gorgeous out here, guys. And this is a really nice boat launch. It's super nice and easy to get your boat in and out. Ray Ray, she loves coming down here because she gets to swim all over the place. And anyway, I tried to get you guys a video. I saw a great big bear on the way in. He sat in the road till about the time I got my camera out, and then he skedaddled out of there, and I didn't really want to get out of my truck and go chasing after him. So anyway, you guys have an awesome day, and I send you a great big huge smile from a beautiful place here in Southeast Alaska. You guys have an awesome day. Okay, see you guys. Bye.